All right. Good evening. I'm going to mute everyone for just a second so there's no feedback. There we go. All right. Good evening and welcome to our live power hour. My name's Brandy. For those who don't know, I think you all know. And I'm excited that you're on tonight. It's always interesting to see who shows up on nights like this when it's not a team call, when we're actually going to be doing things and working. So bravo to you for being here and being committed to your business and wanting to learn things that are going to move you forward, because the aim of our live power hour is to give you the tools you need to do this every day. It's not going to work or help that much if you just do it tonight, right? This is about creating habits that are going to create change in your life on an ongoing basis. So we're using a little bit different checklist or script tonight than we've used before. It actually comes from Ashley Smith, who did our team call a couple weeks ago and was amazing. And we've been kind of utilizing some of the practices that she shared with us. So we're going to follow her power hour checklist for the most part. But what I love about this one, and I shared the link below where I posted the link for the Zoom call, and I will share it in our team pages afterwards too for those who watch the recording. The cool thing about this is that it kind of covers everything. So you've got your checklist about like the things you need to get done, right? There's also a place for you to put your daily to-do list and another section that says high importance. So you can really prioritize what you need to do for your business, because let's face it, we're all busy. We don't have time to just leisurely go through our day and try to fit our business in when we can. If we do that, it won't happen. You have to be diligent, you have to be determined, and you have to be committed to yourself at a certain time to sit down and work on your business, just like with working out. You have to tell yourself, all right, at this time, I've got a date with myself. I'm going to do my workout no matter what tries to come up or steal my time. You have to treat your business the same way. And following a power hour with a checklist, with a plan in hand, is the best way to do that, because you're holding yourself accountable to accomplish the most important things to move your business forward. So you've got your to-do list, you've got your Fit Boss tracker, which tells you I did my Shakeology, I did my workout, my personal development, I drank my water. So you're holding yourself accountable to be a product of the product, one of the 3 vital behaviors. And then it's got these cool little lines over here where you're checking off, writing down the names of the new friends that you send friend requests to. You write down the date that they accept it, and you write down the date that you first send them a message. So you're tracking your contacts and your new prospects right here in your power hour every single day. And then you track your follow-ups. Who did you talk to? What did you talk about? Where are you in the 5-step invitation process? And then you send your new invites, which is the thing that most of us put off. And we're going to use our Hey Girl script. And it makes it just really, really simple to send a few messages, say, hey girl, how are you doing? Get the conversation started and get people interested in your next challenge group. So because I do not have a paid Zoom account, mine only lasts for 40 minutes. So we're going to do this power hour in about 35 minutes and knock it out really quickly. A lot of the stuff that's on here, you wouldn't do live on here anyway. You can check off your Shakeology, your workout, your personal development, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to just kind of fly through here. But know that this is here as a template, as a model for you to keep using every day. Print a ton of these forms, put them in a binder, and then go through them and use them every day, okay? So here we go. The first thing that I want you to do is go into the Coach Online office on your computer or on your phone and check out the news. All right, check out the news and do a quick check of where you are in your online office. Check your Success Club points. Check if anybody placed an order, or if you're waiting on somebody to place an order, see if they've done it yet. Make sure you're monitoring your business on a daily basis. Go in there and see if you have any coaches who are projected to be inactive, because that affects your rank. So it's your responsibility to make sure you're monitoring and feeling the pulse of your business every single day so that nothing catches you off guard. So take a few minutes and go do that right now, and then we'll jump back on with the next thing in just a few minutes. Okay, hopefully you've been able to kind of take a look at your online office and see where you are and where any potential holes may be. Check on orders and Success Club. Next thing is you're going to check in on your challenge group. It says Fit Club too. Most of us don't do that. So check in with your challenge group, whether you're a participant or you're leading it. Go post something motivational, something inspiring. Check in, tell them how your day was, because that's such an important part of our everyday practice as a coach, whether we are leading one or just a member in one, okay? So take a few minutes and go do that next. And as you're going through this, if you have that form printed, go ahead and check this off. Treat it like it's your checklist. Like these are the things I have to get done before I go to bed, okay? All right, moving on. Now, here's where I want you to get out a piece of paper or just use this one. Maybe you write this on the people that you're going to send your Hey Girls to, okay? That would probably be a good way to approach this. Go back to your health and fitness, Beachbody, nutrition, anything related to that. Go back to those posts from the last day or two, or further back if you need to get more names. And make sure you have one, replied to all comments. As soon as someone comments on your post, you need to make sure you go and reply as quickly as possible. That's going to boost it up in your newsfeed again, and it's going to get more interaction on your post. And I also want you to write down the names of those who commented and those who liked your post. Those are your warm market leads, the people who are already interacting with you on a daily basis. So write down all of their names, either on a separate piece of paper or under where you're going to send your Hey Girl scripts and invites, because those are the best people to reach out to because they're already supporting you and cheering you on, okay? And if you have any questions about what I'm asking you to do at any point during this power hour, just flag me down, unmute yourself, whatever you need to do, because I want to make sure that it's all clear and easy to understand, okay? So go write down the names. We're going to use them in just a little bit.
Brandy? Oh, she didn't hear me.
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Yeah, the volume, because we're having to use, his microphone's not working. We're having to use the phone and the computer, so I missed out on the part of writing down something.
Did you see the link that I posted to the Power Hour tracker?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
We know you said the link.
Huh?
When you say the link, what link are you referring to?
Well, I posted a link below where I posted the Zoom link to get on this call that said we're going to use this Power Hour tracker. And it's the piece of paper,
Okay.
the checklist that we're using. So if you go back to the team page and look in the comments under where I posted this link, you'll find that. And that's what we're going through right now. And right now we're going to reply to any comments about our health and fitness related posts. And we're going to write down the names of those who liked and commented on those posts, who are interacting with our posts that have to do with nutrition and fitness.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, Paula. Welcome. Nice to see you. To give you a little update, we're using the Power Hour tracker that Ashley Smith shared with us a few weeks ago. And you look like you're in the car, so you may or may not be able to follow along completely, but we have checked our Coach Online office for news and updates, kind of monitored our business. You're good at doing that anyway. We checked into our challenge groups, those we are leading and or participating in. And right now we are making sure that we have replied to any comments on our posts and have written down the names of those who have liked and commented on them as our go-to list for when we send out our invites in just a little bit.
Good, thanks.
Do what, Peter?
Okay, if you need to continue writing down names, please do so, but I'm going to go ahead and give the next step because like I said, we only have 40 minutes instead of an hour because of Zoom. So the next step is spend 10 minutes liking and commenting on other people's things. Sorry, my 2-year-old's trying to get in my room. Spend 10 minutes liking and commenting on other people's posts, especially people that you would like to have join your team or join a challenge group, people that you're in conversation with, things like that. So I'm going to mute myself so you don't hear William screaming, but that's your next task. We may not spend quite 10 minutes because I'm trying to be mindful of the time, but do as many as you can, okay?
Okay, now this thing is saying user account control. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your PC? It's still indicated on the same screen.
What?
I can't, no, I just all the visuals got away from me. I'm talking to Peter. I'm sorry. He can come fix his computer.
Brandy?
Every time you walk off, something goes on. So it's like, no, let me address me.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Hey, Kathy. Hey, Venus. I didn't know more people got on. Okay, so if you are running a little bit late, you're probably wondering what we're doing because we're all being quiet. The thing that we're using to track our power hour is the link that I posted underneath the post where I gave the Zoom link. First, we checked our Coach Online office, the news, and where we are in our business. We checked into our challenge groups. We replied to all comments that we had not replied to on our own walls, and we liked, and wrote down the people who had commented and liked our posts because those are your warm leads. Now we're spending some time liking and commenting on other people's posts on social media, specifically targeted toward people we would like to have on our team or that we would like to have join a challenge group because you want to be interacting with them on a personal level and building relationship. We're actually going to go ahead and move on now, even though it hasn't been 10 minutes, because I want to make sure we get through all these steps before our Zoom time is up. So the next task, don't clam up, is to send 5 hey girl messages. If you did not see the script for that, go back to the Team Fresh and Fit or the Team Living Water page where I posted the info for tonight's call. There is a comment with a picture that has the hey girl script in it. So you're going to basically just follow the process that's outlined for you on that graphic. You're going to send 5 people a new message. These are new people that you have not begun conversations with because the magic of this business is all about inviting. And even if you're scared, you just have to do it. I promise nobody's going to bite you. Nobody's going to tell you you're a horrible person. The very worst that they're going to say is, no, thank you. And that's not scary. So don't be scared of it, okay? Just be brave and be proud of the company and the brand that you represent because what you have to offer people is a gift. All people may not see it that way, but it is a gift. And you know that because it's been a gift to you. Keep that in the forefront of your heart and know that you are not asking them to do something for you. You are trying to give them a gift, okay? Truly. I'm not saying that because it's some gimmick. I'm saying it because I know it to be true because I've seen it change lives and it's changed my own. And I'm guessing because you're on here that it's also changed yours. So pick 5 people that you would like to invite either to a challenge group or to join your team and send the hey girl messages. There's even follow-ups and what to say after they respond. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, get busy and send 5 new messages and let's start the invitation process, okay?
Brandy, where did you say the hey girl thing messages were? Or
There's a graphic that has the script in it below where I posted the freestanding Zoom link where I said,
oh, okay.
I was inviting you to, it's pink, so you can't miss it. It's in the comments in Team Living Water and in Team Fresh and Fit.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. 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 So, okay, you're on.
Brandy, is that, remember when I sent mine out, for the challenge group, like whatever, 4 or 5 days ago, does this count for that?
Yes, but you want to send 5 new messages. So they could be people who responded to your event page invite, or they can be just other people. It can be your sister, your best friend, your mom, your cousin, whoever, that you're just going to say, hey girl, how are things with you? Hope things are going well. Listen, this may sound totally random, but I just started this thing with BeachBody. I've already lost X amount of weight, and I thought of you because your personality is so fun, and I know that you would be such a gift to our challenge group. Have you ever thought about doing something like this? I would love to have your energy with me in this challenge group. That's a very rough draft because I just spouted it out, but that's the kind of message that you're going to send, because like I said, as scared as we all are of inviting, and listen, I feel you. I'm not scared of it anymore, but I used to be for a long time. And I had to really realize this is a gift. It's not like you're asking somebody to loan you money, right? You're giving them a gift. You're giving them the opportunity to say yes. You're also giving them the opportunity to say no, but you're giving them the opportunity to say yes to something that will change their health and their life forever, potentially generations of people and their health. So keep that in your mind and in your heart when you're sending your invites and you're clamming up and going, but what if they say no? Or what if they get offended? When you send an invite like this, a Hey Girl invite, it's not threatening, it's not scary, and it's not offensive. It's just, I thought of you because I think you're amazing. And because, I think that you can really do what I'm doing because you have such a heart for people and you reach out to them so well. Have you ever considered doing something like this? It's not something that most people would go, how dare you? You're not going to get that reaction. So just be brave and be bold with what you know and what your story is and why you're proud to be a part of this company. And you'll never go wrong with that. Okay?
And is that like in a private message type deal?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can be a private message. It can be a text message. It can be an email. I do most of my inviting through Facebook private message, but it can be any. You can even call somebody and say, hey girl, what you doing?
Right.
And you don't have to stick to the script exactly. This is just there as kind of guardrails and a guideline to help you where you feel like maybe you don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the sake of time, we're going to move on, but let me be very clear. If you did not send 5, go back after we finish and complete those, okay? Like I said at the beginning, this is to give you a template and a guideline on what you should do on a daily basis. So hold yourself accountable to make sure you finish each step, okay? Next thing on the list is encouraging or value messages. We're just going to kind of talk about this and then you can brainstorm when the call is over. This is kind of a time to figure out what you want to say on social media. Because the worst thing you can do as a Beachbody coach, and I am so guilty of this in the past, is just to kind of throw whatever comes to your mind out there without really any forethought. Because if you want this to be a business, think about it as a marketing strategy, right? Any reputable business has a marketing strategy, and they know what they're going to share on social media. They know what their marketing material is going to be, and they plan it out diligently so that it reaches the most people and it has an effective message. We want to treat our social media the same way. We want to really give a lot of thought about how we're going to inspire people and what would our target audience want to hear? What would they need to hear? What's going to encourage them today? What's going to inspire them today? So think about that, jot down some notes, and go back to this after the call to make sure that you're able to kind of brainstorm what you want to share the rest of the week and get some ideas, get some quotes, get some graphics kind of laid out. And that way you go into it with a plan. Next is team page check-in. You guys, if you don't have your own team page yet, then you'll understand this one day. But Miranda and I, we can't be the only ones that post in our team pages, and we don't want to be. Like, yeah, we are the team leaders, but we want you guys sharing. We want you encouraging each other and posting, inspirational quotes and successes and little things that you achieve in your business and encouraging each other. So make sure that you're checking into your team pages on a daily or at least a couple times a week. And when you run your own team page, then that will have even more meaning. Interact in interest groups. This is a time when you can go to, the DFW Moms Group or the Atlanta, Georgia Moms Group or whatever places you are, the homeschool groups or chess players group or whatever it is, knitting group, whatever it is that you love, join some of those interest groups because that's where you can build some really great connections and really great relationships that can eventually potentially develop into coaches or challengers. So you're always investing in building relationships in every possible way that you can. This next one is really important, especially as your team grows. Recognize a coach or a challenger. All right. Beachbody just changed the vital behaviors. It used to be 3, now it's 4. And the 4th vital behavior is recognition, because we all like to get a pat on the back. We all like to be thanked for our efforts and for the things that we do for our teams, for each other, for our challenge groups. So find somebody every day that you just see doing a great job and give them a shout out, whether it's somebody on your team, which is super important. Make sure you're investing that positivity into your coaches if you have a team beneath you. If not, reach up or reach out to people that are on the same journey as you, or maybe your upline or somebody that you just think is doing a great job and that would really get a lot out of having just somebody say, I see what you're doing. And it's awesome, and I just want to give you a thumbs up, okay? So let's really, really work on creating such an amazing, powerful culture of being uplifting and cheering each other on verbally and with pictures, and make sure you tell people what they mean to you on a daily basis. It's such a powerful part of this checklist. The next thing is training check-in. How many of you are in a training right now? Okay, I know Team Living Water, I'm running a 7-day social media training. If you sign up for a training, show up every day. Do the assignments, comment on the posts for several reasons. Number one, you signed up for it so you could grow your business. And the only way it's going to work for you is if you do it. So do it, and do it with all your heart. Invest in yourself and invest in your business. Number two, your upline probably puts a lot of work into these trainings. So honor them and honor their time by showing up and by doing what they ask of you, because the only reason that we ask it of you is because we want you to succeed. So do those 2 things and make sure you follow through. Be accountable and be integritous about what you've said that you were going to do, and do it well with all your heart, okay? Next is zero out all messages. So we're going to spend just a few minutes. You can go ahead and get started. If it takes you longer, go back to it when we're done. I apologize, I know my voice is getting scratchy, but so if you're like me, you probably have 18 messages in your Facebook inbox right now. Go to messages and see all, and then click on the number where it says how many are unread, and it'll pull up all the ones that you haven't responded to. Zero them out every single day so that the people who reach out to you feel like they're important, and they know that they're getting your time and your attention because they reached out to you. So let's spend just a few minutes doing that right now.
really fast, Brandy, where did you say to go? Like inside the message box to sort it?
Yeah, if you're on your computer, you're going to go like click on the little message box, and then at the bottom it says see all. Click on that, and then it's going to pull it up on the left side where it says recent and it has a number. Click right there and it will pull up all your unread messages.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Kelly. So we are almost through the checklist on the Power Hour Tracker, but I posted it. If you didn't see it, you can grab that link. It's the Power Hour Tracker that Ashley Smith said that she uses with her team. So, I mean, you're so good about doing your Power Hour anyway, but I think this is a really great resource. It has several things that are not in our old one, and lots of places to jot down names and follow-ups and things like that. So that's where we are. Right now, we're zeroing out our inbox, making sure that we've responded to all messages. We're going to go ahead and move on, though. We only have 3 minutes left. Like I said, we're cramming this Power Hour into a 40-minute Zoom call, and I'm also giving some instruction and, admonition. So this is a template. Use this every day. Use this checklist. Go back to this video if you need somebody to walk you through it. Just do it every day. It will absolutely transform your business. You have to treat your business like a business if you want it to give you business-like results, right? All right, so we did training check-in. We zeroed out all of our messages. Last thing on the list, besides your follow-ups and your new friends, is your calendar up to date. Follow the team calendar. I posted ours for June today. Follow the team calendar. Follow the systems. The reason it's there is because I did this without it for 2 years, and I sucked at it. I could not get my business to move forward until I got some systems and I got some, what is the word I'm looking for? I was consistent in doing the same things every month, every week of every month. Now, I'm not always perfect at it, but it will change everything. Again, you want to think of this like a business. You would have a calendar. You would have a plan every month. If you were committed to bringing in a certain amount of income for a company and your paycheck depended on it, you would do those things. So do that with BeachBody and it will pay off big time. So make sure your calendar's up to date, make sure you're following it and you're on track. You also want to aim to add at least 2 to 5 new friends on Facebook every day. Now you can go use the friend finder and that's going to give you people that you have mutual connections with. You can go check out their profile page, see if it seems like somebody that might be a good fit for your team, or maybe that you could target for a challenger. But you want to constantly be adding to your network. So add 2 to 5 new friends on Facebook every single day. Write down their names, write down the date that they accepted your friend request, and then write down the date that you sent them the first message. And then, of course, always do your follow-up. So you started 5 new conversations tonight. Make sure you follow up with them in a timely manner. Never more than a day or 2. And stay in touch, stay engaged. Make sure you know that they know that you're there for them, and follow the 5-step invitation process always. It's there for a reason, so use it. Use these systems and use these processes. Use this tracker and commit to me that you'll do this every day. Deal? We're almost out of time.
Brandy, can I ask just a quick question?
We have less than a minute.
Okay, never mind then.
You can send me a message or send me a text or something. Okay. Sorry, it went by really fast. Anyway, you can go back to this video for reference if you need it. And just keep doing what you're doing. Plug away 3 Vital Behaviors, Power Hour every day, and your business will move forward, okay? It's simple, but it's not easy to do always. So commit to doing it, and you'll have a rockstar business. You'll have a great night. Thanks for being on, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.